The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event,
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go, first two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Yeah, but Uso's just one move from turning this around.
Jey Uso.
And he turned it around. Super kick. Ouch. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
So Uso about to lock it in. A little tequila sunrise is applied.
We might be looking for the torque on the knee. Rolling through now. Couple of kicks will break it.
Oh, come on. You already have the advantage. You need to bring that into the ring, too.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline. It really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami Zayn.
And here we go. And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Boom! DDT! Jey is out. That is it. Oh, this is just ruthless.
Ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
This is a situation you want to avoid. No stick impact.
So precise with the super kick.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than this.
Enough is enough. Over and over.
So much aggression.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Zayn held close.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
He's trying again. And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Lights out. DDT connects. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Old Bloodline. New Bloodline. Both sides engaged.
Both wrists captured.
Knee strike. And it can be all over for Jey.
And Zayn looking good worse for wear after being on the receiving end of that offense.
And over to the other ring he goes. He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game. Struck from the top. Diving headbutt finds the mark.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War.
Look at the height. Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Splash! Both wrists captured. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
We've seen the wheels of Jay's rage with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight. Victory nearly in hand for Tama Tonga.
Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. Brought down with a DDT.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Both wrists captured.
Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Climbing to the top. What's he at?
Up high. Taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. We've got to acknowledge these fans. A packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It's loud and it is mad in here. Will Sammy recover?
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Lights out. Pop-up. Powerbomb.
Across the top rope, stun gun.
Enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the chaos of this match.
Chris Key. We're not
Tonga's looking to wrap this one up. Big. Into the gut.
Watch out.
Push to the stomach and stop in their tracks. Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee.
Tonga,
Jimmy's held close.
And looking at Jacob for two.
DDT. Does Jimmy have any foot left? Over and over. So much aggression.
Tonga
Executing a big. Winding up.
and scaling the steel. This is even Matt. We're not on their shoulders. How much longer can this really go on?
and in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate. To start going for Hail Mary plays. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Solo Sikoa lining it up.
The Samoan spike. Look at Jay. His legs are on the middle rope. What a splash. Here comes it.
Slating a good shot. Brace for impact. War Games are now officially underway.
This is the moment it's all been building to. The ultimate test for these teams begins now.
Sammy with a big hook.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this. Ouch.
Both wrists captured.
Good night. What a knee. And it can be all over for Jay. This will turn your lights out in a hurry. Samoan driver.
Both wrists captured.
Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Nasty headbutt.
Oh, disturbing impact. Oh, turns the handle with a nails it.
Diving double axe handle. Right to the kidneys. Stiff headbutt. He's in a bit of agony now. Placed it.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring. Jimmy laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. The lights are out for Sikoa.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
He's starting to look backwards.
I am shaking my head in disbelief. get the shoulder up.
Oh, no! Taking flight.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
And looking at Jacob Fatu, and that DDT was well delivered.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Elbow drops with authority.
Sammy has a good life. What's about to come his way?
Landed a big pivot here.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon of
Spin! Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tonga twist into the cover.
This might be it.
Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night. Vicious, savage combat there.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
The competitor in Tonga.
Tonga goes for the pin. And now Tonga. He kicks out at two.
Rearing way back.
Samoan spike.
That could finish off Roman.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry. Leg drop. Wrists captured it.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
And Tonga alone to close things out.
But meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
And that goes to the cover. He might just have it.
Almost ended it there.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even tell the story?
Nice scoop.
Shoulders down.
For the win.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
I can't believe it. He just went down legs.
Wrists captured.
They could have got the Tonga. And look out to the sky.
And Jimmy Uso.
This is what you do.
Shoulders are down. Jacob's got to kick out. Save made by the teammate.
Not a moment too soon. Sky high.
Nasty boot by Zayn. That could put Solo down for good.
What a display of strength here.
Targeting the throat there.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Will Jay take advantage?
Making the most they have with the pin.
And now Tonga.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Continuing to attack the neck.
From behind. Back suplex. Gotta put this thing away.
Shoulders down.
There's a Samoan spike.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Catapulting down on the opponent. Calculating the next move here.
Wait a second. Reigns is setting. Oh my God. Here it comes.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
He's going up. And he's looking out of sorts now.
Letting him get to a standing base. Moments away from having
And now with the cover. Now Jimmy. Yeah, no.
Top rope. So splash.
that could put Tonga down for good.
And Team Roman wins 4 games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Brutality.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Uh-oh. Flapjack! Way up there. Smothering offense now from Jey Uso.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, sky high. Oof, nobody home.
The next entrant coming to even up the odds. Drop kick from behind. Ouch.
Delivering right hands and then slamming their opponent's face to the canvas. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, what a kick.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
That's enough pump handle.
What the?
Oh my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
And Tonga Loa gets knocked off his game there.
Jey's confidence really showed in that maneuver.
If there's one man...
Jey nailed all of it.
Big kick right to the gut.
Timer's almost up. This next
Setting up again.
and looking at Jacob Fatu.
Oh, what DDT. No way Sami recovered from that. There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. A reversal. He saw that coming. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree. Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And it's Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this? Oh my gosh! Jacob thought you've got a problem here.
That hit connects from Sami Zayn. And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Look out! Climbing the wall of the War Games.
Top rope.
And seconds left before the odds are even here.
Will Jey end this? Uh-oh. Suplex. Lights out.
Here we go.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
Jey ready to end things. And another stiff shot to the head here. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief, and that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline, Uso splash! Jacob thought you've got a problem here. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Look at this. Boom, nice.
Strikes with another punch.
He's setting his table up and going. Someone's about that. Really bad night. Only seconds away from giving their
Earth-shattering. Jimmy with a game ender. Well-placed kick. And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
War Games hasn't officially started yet. We've already devolved into trench warfare.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Go driver! Chicken wing underhook.
Half and half suplex. Gosh.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
Look at this. Just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. For Tonga Loa. Right to the leg.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon. On the top rope now.
Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog, going for broke. Looking for the home run shot here. Business here is all over.
Looking under the ring for reinforcements.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge.
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost.
Samoan driver.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
In War Games, it really is go big or go home. I'd say if it was
And we see Reigns. Roman wins the War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Your winner, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Never saw it coming.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team just one last time.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Oh, it's coming!
There you go, about to end this fight, and he's coming too, about to stumble his way into danger.
He might just be stalling for time here. Oh, man! Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Michael.
thanks, Michael.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn, joining the original Bloodline side. Super kick. Ouch. Gotta be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Pull the hair.
Sit out powerbomb.
Oh, stomping away.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa. Going for it again.
Jay is out. That is it.
Sammy's scheme sure helping him out there.
Yeah, Tonga Loa showing plenty of velocity there.
Headbutt, 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 headbutt. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
And walking through a structured door.
Incoming!
Oh, big impact.
Both wrists captured.
That was nasty.
Tonga Loa close things out.
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Where's Tonga going?
From the top, misses big time. Face first with a waistlock takedown. Gets driven into the corner.
Peerless position for him to be in here.
Uh-oh, up to the second row. He's looking for yet another exclamation. Absolutely spiked DDT.
So the co-leader of the new bloodline has called himself the head of the table. Called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old both wrists captured it. Boom! Good night. What a knee. This could put a stop to Zayn. Oh, fillet your chest. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay.
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tonga twist. Tama could end it there.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Countdown underway, the odds of out to no lead. These attacks are starting to become content.
Yeah, Sami just brought the fight to him. And now a new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Game.
Looks like the infinite numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Both wrists captured. This could put a stop to Zayn.
Sami's like a deer in the headlights here.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
A quick reversal by Jay.
Usos brutalizing their opponent with forearms to the side of the face.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
To the arm. Insulting. What a match.
It's total madness in here.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. Caving in the abdomen.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. What's he thinking here?
Hoisted up high here.
Well placed elbow, looking to escape.
Even at the
Wrists captured. It's on the roll to close things out.
Followed by a leg drop. Bang! Teams even, doors locked. Welcome to the match beyond. From here on out, anything goes. Soaring.
face first with a reverse STO.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Sikoa is focused on finishing this. Solo Sikoa.
Gonna end it with a Samoan spike.
No way Sammy recovers from that.
Caught in advance.
Super kick.
And it's Jay.
Will Jay take advantage? That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition. Eyes are squarely set on Jimmy here. Brutal stuff. Solo Sikoa lining it up. Samoan spike.
Terrible position for Jimmy.
He's definitely been worn down a little. Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Battle set up in the corner of the ring. Exploder in the corner. Tamatonga setting it up. Here it comes. The kick out, only one. Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down.
Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
And another.
This has to be it.
He makes the save.
Not looking that way. Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole.
Here's the cover.
Look at the feet on the ropes.
Now looking at Jay.
Jay can seal it here.
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
What's it going to take to put this match away? Flying.
Both wrists captured.
Good night. What a knee.
Will Sammy recover? Shot right to the back of the neck.
Super kick. Good night. Elevation. On the top.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. It's starting to take the call.
Getting the better of his opponent on that one.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike. Going for the pin for the win. He breaks the ref's count before two.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Holding in on the arm.
Climbing the cage.
Honestly, we could have gone.
Meanwhile, here's Roman Reigns.
Talking twist. Jay is down and out. He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tamatonga, Tangaloa, and Jacob Fatu, the
version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Rome.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was...
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but
the Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can
And
find.
their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds. Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know
the Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
the Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
Just battering their opponent.
A 2-out-of-3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2-out-of-3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Relentless aggression coming from Haku here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
2-out-of-3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice. Up high, headbutt on target. The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
Hoisting their opponent up.
Hoisted up into a pile driver.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
That'll turn your lights out.
That was scary power.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
Agonizing.
Puts the boot to the midsection.
Oh, what a kick.
That's using your head. Haku
With the target.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know.
Shoulders down. He made the save just in time.
And he's tagging his partner in.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high. And they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. Now down in a hurry. Look at this. Vicious backbreaker. Oh, God, jarring impact.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Tama with a devastating assault.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Ooh, DDT. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, kick connects.
Oof.
Shot combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of...
Taking flight from the top with the splash. The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
To the sky.
Oh, wiped out with the crossbody.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
From the top.
Down. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Take off.
The elbow finds the mark. This is more than reckless.
Into the cover. Wow, talk about making the save.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who hit from the top. Big elbow drop.
And there's the cover. And a kick out at two.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Getting a fall in the early goings.
Double axe handle.
Oh my gosh! This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. Here we go again.
He fails to connect. Super kick. Gosh.
He's zoning in. Has something big in store.
Went for the springboard and miss.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Two. What in the world?
I don't know where he found the energy to kick out of that, but Montez did it.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
Are we about to see it again?
Splash! Now Tama needs to end this.
Two. Second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant. A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How is this for an opening opponent in a...
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire Bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table.
And we know there's turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can be strong enough to lead the Bloodline.
He's able to slip away from that. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks.
Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this. Spear!
Wow, Reigns nailed it.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Tremendous power from Yokozuna on that kick out. The big man is clearly far from done.
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
Ouch. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow. Good night. Arm smash after the stomps. Ooh, he fends that off.
Momentum going back to his corner.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match. Takes out the knee. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oof.
DDT.
Yokozuna got caught with all of it.
Cover! There's 2. And that's it. Yokozuna is out of this gauntlet match.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Tongaloa.
Drop.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
And a stop to the gut, too.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Oh, man.
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move. Into the pin attempt. There's 2. It's still hanging on.
That was a long 2 count there.
Oh, no. Oh, stun gun. After that, cover! 2. There it is. Tongaloa is out of this match.
It's a fight for survival, and only the strongest will survive.
The next combatant is Rosie, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
What's Rosie got coming to him?
Spiked with a Uranagi. Rosie is waning a bit now.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Driven down with a flapjack.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow. Good night.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! What power from the tribal chief.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen. Here's the pump handle. Suplex!
Launched. Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Rosie looks to have been well scouted.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next. No!
To the outside.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
And that prevents Rosie's attack.
Oh, no. Look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor
Most disrespectful.
Rosie in a bit of danger.
Overwhelming attacks from Roman now. Boom! DDT. Boom!
What an interception. Dragon screw.
Rosie managing to get some control back now.
Rosie weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Set into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Rosie is really playing it up for the WWE Universe.
Stop right to the gut. Getting tossed around.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
With authority. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it up. Reigns, ready to strike.
Launches into the air with a Superman punch.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike.
Outlook is bad for Rosie.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. Rosie's out of here. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
One elimination down, but the end's not here, just so you know. Next in to run the gauntlet, it's Jey Uso. Kick to the gut, and a big right hand.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights if you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling. You will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
He's really having his way right here.
Reigns imposing his will on his cousin here.
Strong suplex. Oh, look at the knees.
Just unloading knees to the body. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Uranagi. Man, oh man.
And Jey reverses.
Jey managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Yeah, Uso able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
And Jey needs to find an opening fast.
Got the leg and taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation.
And Jey Uso on the wrong end of some ruthless offense there.
And the forearm smash.
Goes into the corner. He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that. Drive-by.
The Tribal Chief taking care of business the only way he knows how. Jey Uso on the ropes now.
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go. Spin right path.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Is it enough? The cover. 2 count. That'll be the end of Jey Uso in this gauntlet match.
That's a pity, but there are still 5 more entrants to come in this match. This ain't over by any stretch of the imagination.
The next combatant is Haku, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
Clubbing blow stifles the attack.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Reigns is picking up steam. These competitors came out here poised and ready for a fight, and boy, are they delivering.
On the road with the boot.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Kick to the cranium. of their opponent.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
And he slides him back to the mat. Reigns heads up. This is gonna be good.
From way up. Double axe handle.
And Haku is on the downside of things now.
And Haku needs to find an opening fast.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Ruthless striking. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Punch after punch after punch. Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner.
Not looking good. In this position.
Thunderous power slam.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. His body has to be racked with pain.
Just punishing their opponent.
Roman's on a roll here.
And Roman might just have more in store. A shot like that to the ego could really shake.
Reigns hits it. That has Haku rocked.
Making way toward the top rope.
Bantuan.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Just mounted with punches. And not, oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
There's the double axe handle.
On a stomp.
And evades the attack.
Saw it coming and went for the defensive headbutt. To the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Listen to this place. It's electric.
Smash after the stomps. Distract.
The tribal chief locked and loaded.
Superman punch. Reigns sizing up the target.
The spear by Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Cover. 2 times a Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
Plenty of gauntlet match left to fight with 4 more on the way. Here we go with Rikishi next into the gauntlet. Nasty kick to the face.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Just going all out with every blow.
Just disrespectful.
That's going to fire you up with anger.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Damage-nya belum full.
Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and switches into a flapjack.
Rikishi is getting picked apart right now.
Yeah, Rikishi's on the wrong side of every exchange.
We know what's racing through his mind.
Look at this. Crashing to the floor.
That wasn't only a reckless decision, it was a dumb one too.
Well, if you're going to be reckless, I hope you're also tough.
And Rikishi channeling his energy here.
Strong impact.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Right in the breadbasket.
Apa tuh?
reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
From behind. Back suplex.
He goes for the cover. Powering out at one.
I didn't think this match was close to over. Oh my goodness.
You could feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Able to turn it into a suplex. Soaring. Man, a bruising use of their body.
I don't care how much you train. You can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch. Bam! By Reigns! Can Rikishi come back from that?
Two. He's gone. What is he? Rikishi's not moving on in this gauntlet.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this gauntlet match. And now it's Via entering the gauntlet.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Roman being the aggressor.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition. Him off.
Really just laying it in.
Reigns able to sidestep.
Just pounding away.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Behind it. Kick to the gut. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Oh!
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
Reigns with a Superman punch. Is it enough? The cover. 2 breaks the count.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Being carried around now. Sharp punch. And Peter Maivia, can he make it the 3 count right here? This is it. Peter Maivia eliminated from this gauntlet match.
They are out of here.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger. Oh, this is interesting. Fatu getting in on this gauntlet action.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
Boom! Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
He's already feeling the effects.
Ooh, that caught with a punch to the face.
Setting up for something here. Oh, that's how you right into the cover. And he gets the shoulder up before 2.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Catches a punch.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out. Superman punch from Reigns.
Cover! 2 count. That's it. It's a 2-2. Take it out. It's a gauntlet match.
Here they are, our final entrant in this match.
And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet.
Getting him right into the... Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not done yet. There is the spear.
That's a game ender, gentlemen.
That's it, and Roman Reigns has done it.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you...
Oh.